Hey guys, this is Dad's Toys and Things, and this is the Besnfoto Camera Bag. Now this is something that I bought, and this is not a fade ad. Let's open it up. Okay, now looking at this material, it's very soft, and yeah, look at that. First things first, is this material waterproof? I don't know, let's try it. Nope. Well, it's a little bit, but it's not entirely waterproof. So, well, look at that. So the water doesn't bead out of it just like the other bags that I have. So that's the exterior. And then let's look at how big this thing is. Now on width, you got about 11.5. And on the side, oh, wow. This is actually less than 7. And then the height is about 17. And this is important, and the reason being is that there are some airlines with restrictions when it comes to the personal item that you can bring on the plane. And most of the restriction, the width of this or the depth of the bag itself should not be more than 8 inch, I think. At least that's for Philippine Airlines. And then the height should be around 17, and then the width is about 12 to 12.5. So this will fit nicely as a personal item bag. Now the weight, there's already a bit of a weight on this thing. I don't know how heavy this thing is, so I'm gonna check. And now see if I can adjust this so you get a better view of the bag. Here you go. So right on top, you do have these handles. You got these handles on top, and then there's a Velcro, so you can put them together. And then you have this latch in here. This is magnetic, so that's a nice touch right there. And on the side, you got this. I think this is for a tripod. Although I don't really bring a tripod on this on a personal item like this. I'd rather put them on a carry-on, but you could use this. And this could be a compression strap. Yeah, you could use this as a compression strap. And on the other side, you have another one that you can use as a compression strap. Now, on the side, you have a side opening. Let me see. It's not very smooth. Now, when it comes to zippers like this, I don't like anything that's very smooth and then very silent to open. I want that little bit of a resistance when you're opening it up, and the reason being is that if it's very easy to open, guess what? When this thing is on your back and somebody's trying to get to your stuff, you don't want them to have the really good time or an easy time to do that. Imagine if your camera was on this side. Let's see. Okay, this is my Canon R50 going in here, and there you go. Fits like a globe. Now on the flap, you got this single zipper. There you go, and just a divider so you can put your batteries in it. Yeah, well, I prefer that the zipper would be right on top like this, not vertical, horizontal, but you know, this will work. You just got to be careful when you're opening it up, because you know, once you open it up and it's like this, something might fall off. So Gotta take that into consideration. Okay, right at the back here you got the one for your luggage, for your carry-on luggage. So this is good, and this is for your chest strap, and then you have a waist strap, and that's nice. You can actually remove it, because there are times that you don't want to use the waist strap. This one you can remove it, and you got this foam right here. This is supposed to you know, put some air circulation on your back, so when you have this. And here, the only thing with this bags, and I've had different ones, I mean, they're not bad, but I wish that they did something here. It's just so thin. Sometimes you'd worry that if you're carrying enough weight, this will give, but I've never had a bag that actually did that. It's just, you know, wishful thinking that this is something that they've put in a lot more effort into making sure this is secure, and you know, a little bit more than this thin strap of fabric, whatever you call it. And here on top, right here, okay, right on top, if I open this up, now this has just two buckles right here, 1, 2, and this is just to prevent this thing from, you know, falling out. And this is good when the opening for the laptop is at the back. You know, it's a little bit secure. Well, you had this side that you need to see. You gotta make sure that this is secure. So if I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna make sure that there's a little bit of a small lock in here, just to deter whoever's thinking of opening it up. Okay, this you got here. Okay, and then this is for the laptop, I guess. All right, so this is supposed to be for the laptop, and I got my 15-inch in here. Goes in there without any issue, so that's good. That's good. So here on this side, you got a single pouch here for the laptop, and you got this zippered pouch in here. Yeah, and this is, I guess, a net, so that when you open it up, everything doesn't fall. There you go. And here, this would be a rain cover for the bag, and this is another, yeah, this is something that you can put in front, I guess. Okay, now I like what I'm seeing here. It looks rigid. These are thick, and one of the things that I always look for in a camera bag is the ability to reconfigure everything that's inside. Now, I was looking at another one, and it looks really great, but the thing is, this strap right here, the Velcro, you can only put it in certain areas of the bag. So, you know, you're very limited as to what you can do. This one, you can do a lot of changing inside, and I guess this thing, I guess I can wrap this around my lens if I wanted to. So I'll put that back in, and then this one, I guess this is an access to, okay, so this is an access to whatever you have on top. I'm not sure if this is something that I like, but let's see how it works. Let's see how this thing works. So I'm gonna close that up and put it back in, and there you go. And let's go to the top. Now this is the roll top. There you go. And it's got a zipper right on top here. So it only means that you're able to put more things in here. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna put things inside. I like the fact that this is light gray, so it's easier to look inside than this part right here is the red one. Now I got some pouches in here. There you go. So stick one of my things. Okay, now before we put anything onto it, I'm gonna weigh it as it is without any anything inside except for the accessories that that's included in it. So let's see. I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to show you guys, but I'm just gonna check. Okay. Okay. So the bag itself is 3.2 pounds. Huh. It's rather heavy. The other one that I have is only like 2 point something. So this is already 3.2 without anything inside. Now I'm gonna try to fill it up. So let's see. I got this. So when I travel, I always carry an extra pair of something inside. So you could probably tell what this one is. But this is my something that I can change quickly into. And let's see what else. Okay, now I do have this. This is my trusty headphone. This is a rather old one. Here you go. This is the Bose QC352. One of the best that I've used ever. One of the best. It's old, but it still works. It still works fine, so that's why I still bring it. And you know, it can be wireless, it can be wired, and I got everything in here. You know, this thing is just in case I go on a flight and I needed to connect to the entertainment system or the IFP via Bluetooth. That's what I use. And I got the cables, I got that, and I hope I did not lose the, or that's gonna suck if I lose that. Oh, there you go, the airplane adapter. Don't travel without this thing if you're bringing your own headphone. There you go. One of the best that I've used, and I prefer not to use the included case, because this one, it's easy for you to put inside the bag, and you got some extra pouches in here, so everything is organized. So what else? So whenever I travel, I also have this organizer where I have my charger and I have my power bank. This is just a 10,000 amp power bank, and as you grow old, you're gonna need this magnifying glass. That's just for me. Okay, and of course you have your personal item, you know, that you're gonna put inside. And if you're like me, that you're looking for a white noise before you fall asleep, this is one of the best that I've ever bought over Amazon. I've had this for so long and it still works. And of course, it's kind of silly that I'm bringing this huge flash, but yeah, I did travel in the past without it and I regretted it. It's, you know, it's not too big to leave behind, and yeah, and that's what I'm looking for in a bag. I needed to be able to bring this thing along. And then what else? Oh, of course, some extra lens cap for the camera, and dust blower, of course. What else am I gonna put in here? An extra lens. So I have the Canon R50. This is the Canon 18-150. If you just need something to say walk around lens, and you got all those length of the lens that you wanted. Of course, a travel adapter. This is just something that I've had for also quite a while. This is a retract, you know, this is just a regular one. And of course, I got my Manfrotto. And as always, if you've been watching my previous vlogs, you'll see that I'm a big, huge fan of this grip tape. Especially, you know, sometimes when your hand sweats, and this is very smooth, so you don't want to lose grip of it. And of course, this thing is the Lanzi ST10. I like this because it's very secure. It's very secure. And then I also have the Palcam. There you go, the Palcam base in here, Lanzi, the F38. And for quick release, I had their new edition of the Palcam plate. So I can do this right here, and then I can just remove this and use it on my camera just like that. There you go. I'm a big fan of quick release system. Okay, what else? Of course, if you're traveling with camera, of course, you will need your SD cards in a Pelican case. Don't ever put it anywhere else. This will protect your SD cards way better. And it's going to be a long-term investment. Again, with my other things in here, this has been with me for such a long time. The newer one here is the EL5. Of course, there's a new release. The Canon R50, of course, is a new release. But most of the items in here, I've had it for a few years now. And of course, the magnetic filter for the lens. Okay, so let's start putting things inside. I will have to get used to this particular setup. The previous bag that I have, you can open it from the front. So I want to try this particular system where you're opening it from the back. And let's see. What is going on? There you go. The zippers on these things are not it's not YKK. I don't think these are YKK. Is it? Oh, they are YKK. They are YKK, so should be good. Very small though, very small. I'm gonna start off with my camera. Just don't want to. There you go. So, camera goes right in there. Probably gonna have to put this up a little bit. There you go. So the camera is in there. Where am I gonna put this one? Let's see if everything fits. And I have this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right over there. And of course, I need to find a place for my flash. Now the only thing that's disadvantage of having the depth, which is around just less than 7, it's hard to put anything vertical on this thing. So I might need to figure out a way to get this thing in there. So I'm gonna remove that, and this thing could go in here. Yeah, that's fine. And I got my Canon 18 to 150. You could go right there. And I got my, where's the other one that I have? Yoo-hoo, where did you go? Oh, yeah. I got another lens. I forgot, it's somewhere out there. It's the 50 to 55 to 250 EFS. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about that. And here goes in here. I also got a DJI Action camera, which I'm gonna put in here. So I do have space for it. And of course, I need to put this in here. Maybe I'm gonna put this on the side. Let's see if I can put this thing on the side. Okay, this one I'm just gonna put it in the side because I'm gonna use this. There you go. And what else am I missing? This one I'm gonna stick it in here, so it's gonna be together with the lens. All right, so I got everything in, and I can even put this thing here. And if I need this, I might need this, so I'm gonna put it right here. There you go. And then close it. That's nice. Alright. So all my lenses are in there, and my camera, and I still got room. And for the back, now let's do some adjustment. I forgot to show you the bottom. The bottom has is this rubber? Let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah, it's not rubber. Oh, something like rubbery plastic. So that's good. So when you're putting your things down, it's not, you know, it's not gonna hit whatever lens is in there. So let me adjust this. Okay. Now we're gonna put on my laptop. Yeah, these straps are a bit annoying. I guess I have to get used to it. That one. See, I don't have to open everything to be able to put up my laptop, so that's good. And I'm gonna put in my strap right there. Make sure that's secured. And this thing, close it. Closed it. I still have my label. And here you go. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is a another or an added security in a way for the stability. So that's good. And yeah, so let's put things on top. Okay. So I'm gonna put my headphone. And I'm gonna put on this organizer here. And my personal items. It's a little bit tighter than I hoped for. The other bag that I have, I'm gonna put it in my review, the other one that I have. So all of these things fit in that particular bag. So this one is a little bit tight, but then again the weight of this thing is a little bit smaller. And my SD card here, and this one I can just put on top. Of course, when you have a roll top, you can utilize that space right there. And sorry, you couldn't see it, but let me see. Yeah, and that's how it looks like. Yeah, that's how it looks like. So I'm gonna roll this. Now I can tell you this thing is already very heavy. It's very heavy. So I have to adjust this thing now. I hope it still fits. Oh, it does. It does fit, you know. But how tall is this now? This is now 20 inch at least in height. And then put this thing in. Now this is heavy. So with all those things inside, let's see if I can get a weight on this thing. I might not have enough room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down and weigh it, and I'm going to show you. Okay, let me just put this down. So with everything inside, it's already at 17.2. No wonder the bag itself already weighs about 3.2 pounds. And yeah, you can feel it. You can feel the weight on this thing. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is something that I would use. But here it is. Here's the Besnfoto Camera Backpack. And it's very slim. If you look at the body itself, it's very slim, so that's good. It's gonna be high to my configuration. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is a I don't know, a pouch right here. I guess this is a the Wandrd bag, but the price though, the price difference is very huge. I think for the Wandrd bag, it's about 400 something Canadian with tax, plus tax. This is about 1/4 of that. 1/4 of the price. So yeah. And I can tell you the Wandrd is heavier. I've seen it, I've tried it. It's heavier, and I don't like the camera bag organization of that thing inside. I cannot fit. So everything that I have in here, I would not be able to fit in that Wandrd bag, just because it's got an additional camera organizational system that makes it very difficult to fit all those stuff inside. So this one, yeah, I'll carry it around, see how it is, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna decide if this is what I'm gonna be bringing to my next trip, or I'm gonna resort to the other bag, which is gonna be in the description. I think that's still the best camera bag that I've ever seen. It lacks a little bit of space for the cameras, but believe it or not, everything that you see here inside here, I was able to put on that particular bag. So go and look at the description. That particular bag is the Bag Smart. The Bag Smart is a really nice bag, and it's the other thing about it is it's also cheaper than this one. It's cheaper than this one, and there's more security on that bag than this one. So we'll see. And once again, thank you for watching. And I'm a little bit out of breath. Sorry about that, but this is just how it is. And yeah, this is the Besnfoto. And thank you for watching this vlog. And please don't forget to click that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll know when a new video is out. Let me just show this to you again. Is this something that you would go for in a bag? I mean, how does it look? How does it look to you? I mean, it's sleek. Yeah, the material is smooth. I don't know. It's yeah. So you can easily scratch it. Yeah. Tell me what you think about it. is this better than the other bag that I reviewed on my that you're gonna see in my description? Tell me about it. I mean, and tell me which one do you use? I mean, I'm not a big fan of very expensive bags. So this one, we will see if I'm gonna bring it on my next international trip. Okay, bye.